A certain Lauren Dixon has killed her three babies after suffering from depression for about 17 years. The reason why she killed her three babies are still yet unknown, and it was said that she traveled all the way from South Africa with the three daughters to New Zealand, where they originally come from. The husband works in South Africa also and was away from the family. She said to have pressed a pillow on them and choked them before tucking them into the bed and arranging them like they were still alive in the room. Lauren Dixon is a 42-year-old woman who got married to Graham Dixon in the year 2006 and admitted by the husband. According to the husband, he said that ever since they got married, that the wife had always been concerned about having children of her own. They have gone through many processes to have children or make babies, but have been unable to conceive. The husband admits that before giving birth to 6-year-old Lion and 2-year-old twin Kayla and Maya, that the wife had recently undergone a medical program called IVF, which is like a program whereby the sperm of the man and the ovary of the woman are fused in a way whereby they are put in an incubation tube that allows the baby to grow a little, and they can then put it back into the woman's stomach or the uterus in order for her to conceive or for her to grow the baby. Even though they had undergone this program, they couldn't still conceive after 17 trials because the woman's egg was not good enough for the sperm to fertilize. So at the end of the day, Lauren Dixon had to conceive to using a donor egg in order for the IVF to work. They used a donor egg from another person, another woman, and they used the sperm from the husband in order for the babies to work out. And that was how they gave birth to Lion in the first place. And that is how they still gave birth to Kayla and Maya after some time. And even in the process, while doing those attempts, she still lost a particular baby. After they did a trial at a particular point, she still lost the baby due to miscarriage, but still ended up having 3 baby girls. Now, for someone who had gone into marriage for certain amount of years and has found it very difficult to make babies, certainly she ended up having babies through an IVF program. And at some point, she just comes up and decides to kill these babies after nurturing the babies, one of the babies for 6 years, nurtured the twins for 2 years. She wakes up one early morning after the husband left the house for about 20 minutes to attend a particular work meeting. She kills this baby, and that is it. Though she has been battling with depression and anxiety for a very long time, even before the children came about. But is that enough reason for her to kill her own children? Or is it because the ovaries did not come from her, or it came from a donor? That was why she eventually killed the babies. Well, even if the ovaries were not from her, that is not enough reason, because she would have killed them when they were still in the stomach, instead of letting them grow or taking care of them, nurturing them, feeding them, going about taking shopping, everything for them. And she just wakes up a particular day and it's like she had forgotten that the ovaries were not from her, or she suddenly remembered that the ovaries for the IVF were from another donor and she decides to kill them. Is that the reason why? We don't even know right now, because even as I speak to you, I'm still confused. She currently stands trial at High Court, Christchurch in New Zealand, where her family members are said to have even traveled to support her in particular ways because they feel that she is not okay, or she is having a mental issue. And even right in the court, she had pleaded not guilty, though she even admits to the fact that she killed the babies, but she still pleads not guilty, saying that she was not in her right senses, or she was suffering from mental disorder. That was why these things happened. Though the court have accused Lauren Dixon of killing her daughters, she has pleaded not guilty. The father of the deceased children also is so heartbroken, and he has not been able to attend the hearing of Lauren Dixon because of the shock and everything that is going on with him right now. So what they do right now is that they are doing video calls with him right there in the courts for him to answer certain questions. They've asked him if he hadn't felt symptoms of the woman wanting to make such acts before. He has said that the woman has always been a very loving mother and a caring one at that. And for someone who had nurtured the kids for years, he did not anticipate that something like that was about to happen. So the case right now have been adjourned, and there seems to be no final verdict on the defense, Lauren Dixon, right now. So maybe in the next case trial, we're going to bring you updates on what is really going on inside the court as we hope to hear a positive result or a positive news asking Lauren Dixon to pay for her crimes, because there's no excuse for killing three children and you want to go free like that.